Hello and welcome to Dr. Hill Teach, where I discuss things scientific and practice teaching techniques as part of getting back to work. I just go over things that I've taught for years and just hone various things and perhaps give techniques for people to critique and go over. This particular lesson I'm going to be looking at revising the basic understanding of Newton's laws so that you have previously taught them, but now you're giving a touch feeling for Newton's law so you can burn it into people's minds. There's Newton's first law, which things in motion stay in motion in the straight line at the same speed unless a force is acting on it. Newton's second law is about external forces acting on a body. So we have a body here, so you have a device for a pen-like body, and you have two forces, so you have one force from one finger and one force from the other, and if they're balanced forces, they'll stay the same, or work at the same velocity, or if one force is greater. So using this with your fingers, you can actually feel the force being applied as the arrows gets actually burnt into the brain. And then what I want to get onto is Newton's third law, which is basically for every force there's an equal and opposite force. Rather than dealing with bodies, it deals with systems, two bodies coming together in general. So rather than the sum of forces on an object, the forces are looked at in pairs. So for every force, there's an equal and opposite force, so you can actually feel two forces going ahead. Now you may want a pen or something sharp in between your hands. So as you bring it together, you can feel two forces. Every force is an equal and opposite force. But a critical thing in advance Newton's third law is that of a collision. It's how two bodies interact, and they interact in three phases. The second phase is where it's actually in contact. It's broken up into two parts, and the best way I think of doing it is actually having an object. Now, in a collision, all objects actually deform. So you have the first phase where the object is travelling across. Now imagine here is a wall. It's going to do, and this is so two objects, the wall and the wall. Balls come across, you feel it like this. And in the first phase, it is travelling at a velocity towards the wall. In the second phase, it loses kinetic energy, converts it to potential energy, deforms, and you can feel this in your hand, out again, and the third phase travels away from the wall. So all collisions have three phases, but that second phase consists of two things. Kinetic energy gets converted into, the kinetic energy gets converted into potential energy, like this. And you can feel the spring in your fingers, you can actually feel it. And if you're lucky, you'll get the second part of the second phase happening, where that storing potential energy rather than deformation, that potential energy will spring back out again and throw the ball outwards. The ball throws itself away. Instead of throwing itself away, throws away, and then you start on the third section where the bodies move apart. There's no longer a connection between them. It's only when they're in contact that you have two equal and opposite forces. The wall on the ball, and the ball on the wall, and you can actually feel it in your fingers. Thanks for watching. I just really hope this helps you teach science and understand science. In the meantime, keep on thinking science, doing science, and teaching science. Thanks for watching.